Hustle, hustle, hustle.
What up, y'all? It's the one, the only Prophet McFly. This is your rant of the day. Rant of the night, I guess. I'm gonna keep this one really even shorter than usual. Super simple. Tonight, filmed another episode of the Politically Miscorrect podcast, and I think the title is more apt today than ever before because it started off with a guy who was known, I guess, almost nationally for being on, a bridge in town for protesting election fraud. He starts off by saying that it was either Malcolm X or Martin Luther King was killed by the Democrats. So, obviously I had a great show, but I was kind of obviously perturbed just by the sheer audacity, inaccuracy, relevance, and falseness, Trumpism that was coming out of his mouth. Apparently by the end of the show, I wouldn't stand up for anything or anyone. When I said, no, I'm not just going to hold your hand and march to march. Like, what's the purpose? What are we doing? What are we trying to change? You know, no one said to this guy that, hey, you're on a bridge, so you must be a troll protesting not collecting bridge fees or, right? Like, no one ever said that shit to him and called Black Lives Matter terrorists. But today, an act of treason, terrorism, whatever you want to call it, happened, and those words aren't being thrown around. And after 2 hours, after everyone shook hands and chairs and drank it beer and blah, 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 that point still wasn't, like, even acknowledged. Sure, it'll be nice if we all can get together and be one and be unified as a country, as people, as a human race. But for that to happen, those white people who complain about being oppressed because they can no longer be homophobic, sexist, racist, outwardly. First of all, to be equal, our cries matter too. Our pains matter too. Our stories matter too. If I tell you that you have a head start, you can't see it, and you want to accuse me of saying my delayed start is racist or sexist or from a place of hate, well then I feel like you have a lot of internal questions to answer yourself. I don't know how many times black people have said Black Lives Matter don't mean white lives don't matter. But I don't know why we have to say that when we know that white power doesn't mean the same thing black power does, right? But I had a listener say this today, which is disappointing, but also a piece of truth that I've been juggling with myself, is that you're not going to change anyone's minds up here. This is not the group of people who argue with I want you guys to see what side of the bridge I'm on. It's not the group of people who spent all holidays arguing with their grandparents because if you weren't marching back then, Grandpa, and you're saying some go back to your country shit now, Grandpa, you're racist, Grandma. This is a group of people who went and chilled with Grandma, and we're happy to do so because it felt like America was great again. So I guess today, for them, was a really great day. And all I ask is that, well, I said in the show, is that I'm waiting for these guys to get mode. Where's the treason charges? Hands up, hands down. Like, there should be a bunch of motherfuckers arrested. They were quick to brag about the day after Memorial Day, the weekend after Memorial Day when Floyd died. They locked up thousands of people. I didn't hear no bragging yet. I want you guys to notice the news and how the media portrays it differently too. So just know I'm not hater, anger mongering. Just asking questions. And they're hard questions with difficult ass answers. And if you have a problem answering the question or even acknowledging the question, then we probably need more questions. But for those who know me know that I definitely turn the angry black man button up when I'm on the show. And next week I'm probably not. Probably just gonna kill him. It's also weird though that on this show, sound couldn't work until we had to play the track. And then all of a sudden, all these videos, the video of Mitch saying, hey, the election wasn't rigged. Everything. Acknowledging that, yeah, we got judges in to help you. All of it. So it is what it is. This guy yelling in the background. I'm gonna get out of here, but I want to thank you guys for tuning in. It's one of the Prophet McFly, and these are your rants of the day. It's always playtime.
Yes.